Now, did anybody recognize that song? Maybe you've heard of Beethoven? Yes, well, Beethoven would have absolutely hated me. What I just did, I took one of his most infamous and legendary works and put it on an instrument that 100 years ago was actually banned by the Vatican because it was too seductive. And of course, talking about the saxophone. Now, aside from the small problem with the Vatican, there's another issue that the saxophone has in regards to the scope of repertoire written for it. The great composers such as Bach, Mozart, and Beethoven, they never wrote for the saxophone. In fact, the saxophone hadn't even been invented during their lifetimes. And this presents a problem in the music school when we go to class and we study music theory and music history. We study these great composers, and our peers, our violin friends, our flute friends, our clarinet friends, they all get the opportunity to take that classroom experience and translate it into the real world through orchestral performances or string quartets, while saxophonists never get that opportunity. And that's where my research stems from, the need to release these important and beautiful works from their traditional moorings so that us saxophonists can enjoy them too. In order to do so, I started the University of Illinois Saxophone Ensemble. This ensemble is made entirely of saxophonists, and we transcribe, we rehearse, and we perform works not originally written for the saxophone. As the director of this ensemble, I'm in charge of all of the programming, a lot of the transcription, and all the logistical aspects that go along with running an ensemble. But the ensemble is also a collaboration between the students. I encourage them all to bring their own arrangements to the group, many of which we've already performed. The ensemble has about 20 members, and is a completely voluntary group, really speaking to the need and desire for saxophonists to have that firsthand access to this music. The saxophone ensemble also is contributing to the wider saxophone community. With the increasing number of saxophone ensembles around the world, for instance, in the bottom left-hand corner, that's a saxophone ensemble consisting of active duty service members, and it's actually sponsored by the military. And in the top left, it's a pickup group in Europe. The need for creative and original arrangements has never been greater. The saxophone ensemble also benefits you, the listener. Now, I don't actually know if Beethoven would have hated me, but if you are looking for a fun and exciting way to enjoy classical music, I encourage you to come to one of our saxophone ensemble concerts, and I promise you will love the University of Illinois Saxophone Ensemble. Thank you.